What's up guys, welcome back to the next video in learning C++. My name is QDS Danny and you guys watching my channel Corio. Alright, so in this video we're gonna discuss function overloading. So what is this function overloading? Is that a function that overloads? I'm just kidding. Is that in the C++, two or more functions can share the same name as long as their parameter declarations are different. Alright, so functions that share the same name and their parameter is different is called function overloading, and the process is called function overloading, and this is one way for the C++ to achieve polymorphism. Alright, so we're gonna put in our briefing that one or more functions, two or more, sorry, it's two or more, because with one it's not overloading. Two or more functions that share the same name but different parameters is called function overloading. Alright, so this is one way of C++ to achieve polymorphism, and when we get to the classes and object-oriented part of C++, I'm going to show you guys what is polymorphism, but I don't want to confuse you guys. Alright, so now we have say for example we have a function void for example. You guys can put a void x, y, z, a, b, c. You guys can have any function, so you guys can have a c out, and you guys say this is function would, for example. All right, and you guys can put a next line. All right, now we're gonna declare our function void would. We don't have any parameters inside, so by all means, and we're gonna call our function. We can call or invoke all right, so this is a call or invoke function, and we call it would. We want to see what we get. So if you guys observe here, we have a one function and it's called function void would, and we put it in our prototype, and now we are calling our function. We're gonna build our project, and you think is and this is a function would. Alright, so what about if you guys multiply this function? For example, if you guys can put these two, make it two functions, same name. So now these two functions got the same name, everything the same. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna put it in our prototype. We put these functions, and we're gonna call this one here. We're gonna call this function twice. So what do you guys think? What's gonna happen? And I'm telling you guys, C++ is gonna throw every book in the world at you. So because C++ not gonna go ahead, because C++ don't know this function. What is this function void would? Why I'm putting this void would with the same name? All right, so how are we gonna solve this problem? Because C++ there is a conflict of name. It's impossible for the C++ to accept the same name. Say if you guys to go to America, and you guys go to New York, then you move further another part of America, then you guys going to see another New York, then you guys see another New York, then you guys see another New York, then you guys going to be confused. You've been to 4 New Yorks, what's going on? Yes, you can go to the 4 New York as long as that New York is in different states of America. It's not going to be the same state, but if it's going to be the same state, then everyone's going to be confused. Then you guys very good. Say if you guys go to California, and if you guys go to Los Angeles, and there's 4 Los Angeleses there, so you guys going to be very confused. Yes, they're going to be Los Angeles, but another Los Angeles says it's going to be in different parts of say it's going to be in Texas or somewhere else, but that's fine because that Los Angeles is in different state. If you've got to say Richmond, you have a lot of Richmonds. If you come to Australia, you have a Richmond. If you go to, say, New Zealand, you have a Richmond. If you go to America, you have a Richmond. If you go to Canada, you have a Richmond. For example, Richmond is very popular names, but it's different states, totally different countries. That's fine, because there's the one in Australia, Richmond, is near Melbourne, and the one in New Zealand is somewhere near Wellington, and so the one in America is totally different states. But that's fine, because totally different Richmonds. But if you have, say, same Richmond in Victoria, which in Australia, then everyone's going to be confused which Richmond we should go, because it doesn't make sense. But as long as it's in different states, that's fine by all means. We have the same problem here. So then the C++ says, in order, you guys can do that, but you guys need to change your parameter here. So this is a parameter, and we can put an int, for example, a, and this one we're gonna say our int a is, put in function would say we put an int a, our parameter int a, then we put a is, and then we put a here, because we want to display our a. All right, so here we're going to change our parameter. We're going to put an int a and int b, for example. Be totally different parameter here, and in function would with int a, int b, a, int b, totally different parameters, and I'm gonna be a, you guys can put a is, you guys can put a. Alright, so you guys can put a, and now you guys can display your b. Same procedure, because you guys need to do int a, int b, b is, so now you guys want to put up for your int b, and you guys say b, this is a b. Alright, so in your prototype, you guys need to declare int a, and here you guys need to put an int a and int b. Okay, this is called function overloading. Now you're overloading the function, because you have two functions with the same name, but we change the parameter here. So here you guys put an int a, int b, and here you guys put an int a, int b. So you guys can do this by all means. You guys need to pass now a number value, as we discussed this one. So this one you guys put a 30 value, and because you have an int, and you guys can have a 50 and 100 value, and say 100, for example. Alright, so now you're calling two functions with the same name but different parameters. C++ is okay by this. C++ got no problem now, because you guys are calling the same function with the same name. If you guys see that, that's our first one is a 30, and I'm going to put it here, is a 30, and the second one is 50. That's the second function would, int a, int b is 50 and 100, and 50, 100, because we passed the value here. Alright, so now we're gonna have 2, and you guys can put actually 3 or 4, for example, with the same name. You guys can do that, but as long as your parameter is different, like I said. Say, for example, now you guys gonna do double, so we put a double, and we put a double c, for example. So in function would, with double c is, and you guys can put your c, and don't forget to put it in your in the top. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to bring it down, and I'm going to put a double c, and I'm going to have my fourth function here. I'm going to leave the room, and my function which is going to be would, which is going to be double. So my double is going to be, say for example, I'm going to have a value of 30.50. Okay, so now third one is double C, and if you guys see here, we put a double C and the C is, and we put here 30.50, and we put in our prototype. So we have the last one, and the last one we're gonna say string S. For example, we're gonna have a string S as our parameter, and we're gonna remove this guy because we only have one parameter here. Okay, so now we have a string S in function would with the string S. We put a string S, and we put a S is because we have a string S, and we're gonna put a S is. Now we have the first one is integer A, second one is integer AB, which we have it here. The third one is double C, and the fourth one is string S. So all of them is totally different parameter to each other. The first one is integer, two integer, then double, then string. So we have 4 function with the same name but different parameters. Alright, so we're gonna come on top and we put a string S, and when you guys come in here, when you guys put your wood, just put a wood, and then you guys pass some string. This is welcome to my channel. Oops, Corio wood. Alright, so now we have 4 function with if you guys look at here, they all have share the same name. You guys can put XYZ, or you guys can put your name, but it's look at here, int A, integer A, B, double C, and string A. Alright, so string S. Okay, so now you guys see here that I have my function. I'm passing here the string, and you guys look at here, string S is, and then we're going to put S. Alright, so we're going to run our build our function for any error. We want to see if we have error. Looks like if you guys look at here, we have a 0 error, 0 warning, and C++ quite okay with that. So C++ have no issues. Alright, so if you guys notice here in function would with int A is 30, in function would int A is say 50, and B is 100. In function would double C is 30.50. If you guys look at here, in function would string S is welcome to my channel Corio wood. Okay, so you guys look in here, I think I hope by now you guys it should be very clear as a clear blue sky that what is function overloading. It's a way of you guys achieving polymorphism, and we're going to explain soon what polymorphism is, and we don't want to confuse you now. So it's a function would, we have a parameter int A, and here function would we have a int AB, we have a function would double C, and we have a function would string S, and they all share the same name would. So if you guys look at here, would is everywhere. So it's a void would int A. You guys need to put this in your parameter here in your prototype, and you guys need to call. But if you put int A, you guys need to put int. You guys can't put a double here. You can put an int A, same as your parameter here. And if you guys here int AB, and I've got a double C, and I've got a string S, and I have passed a string. So this is called function overloading in C++. And you guys here come here 2 or more functions that share the same name but with the different parameter is called the function overloading. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Look after yourself and our channel as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.